Good morning, everyone. It's George Bairuthi from FS Securities giving you the market report for Wednesday morning, the 10th of August 2022. Let's go and see what happened overnight. On Wall Street, the Dow was down 0.2%, the S&P 500 was down 0.4%, and the Nasdaq down 1.2%. In New York, BHP was down 0.9%, however, Rio went the other way, up 0.9%. Tesla down, Amazon down, Microsoft up, Apple up. In Europe, the StoXX 50 index, which comprises most major European markets, was down 1.1% on the back of the German DAX down 1.1% and the French CAC down 0.5%, and the FTSE in London almost steady. The futures this morning are indicating that the market most likely will open 39 points down or 0.5% to 6,892. Only a couple of days ago, the ASX 200, the XJO, known as XJO, was above 7,000. And early in the year was 7,600. Spot gold, 1794. US per ounce, and Brent crude oil down below $100 US per barrel. Iron ore price, there was no change because Singapore was closed yesterday. The Australian dollar, 69.6, down from 69.8 the day before. As you can see, 69.5 3 days ago. Hanging around the 69, just below 70 US cents for the last few days. 10-year yield 2.78, slightly down. However, not much down from the last few days. Actually, it was slightly up from 3 days ago. The Australian 3.2, you can see here, it's actually slightly up from day before. Bitcoin 23,100 US, down $700 from the day before, but then yesterday was above the day before as well. That converts to approximately 33,300 Australian dollars. Again, the highest level the last 12 or so months ago, when it was nearly 89,000 Australian dollars. Dropping to 71,000, 41,000, 27,000, and now around the 30, 32, 33,000 Australian dollars. All right, let's move on and see what happened over the last 3 days. Actually, the last 4 days. We see that the American market over the last 4 days, all up, slightly above or below 1%. In Europe, all up, again, 1% or slightly below 1%. Our market, we're up 32 points or 0.5%. Last month, we're up 5.3%. Over 1 year, we're down 7%. All right, remember that. Gold, $34 up US over the last 4 days, nearly 2% up. Silver up nearly 3%. And copper, the global economic barometer, up 3%. 11.5 US cents per pound, and oil down 4.4% for Brent and almost steady for crude oil. Soybeans up 3% over the last 4 days. Australian dollar slightly up, 0.5% up against US, or 0.2% up against the euro. Let's move on. I'm going to show you what's happened with our portfolios. We go to what we've sent this morning to our clients and friends. Here we go. We told them that, well, actually before we said, are you conservative or aggressive? These were actually our data from the day before, where you can see for our aggressive portfolio 17.5 and 10.9 for the conservative. However, this is actually yesterday morning. This morning we found that our two portfolios were slightly up by nearly 1%. Okay, let's see how the market opened so far. Here we go. We've got the Australian cash. This is 10 minutes. Yesterday 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10. It's interesting, something is not right here. All right, well, I think this is actually what's happened here. The market slightly down. Yeah, slightly down. Appen, which is a company we are trading at the moment, down nearly 3%, $4.84. Changes. Cardno, this is actually a company has been moving up and up and up and up. Allkem has been also going up and up and up and up. BHP is up. CBA has actually produced their results today. I wonder what's happening with CBA. Commonwealth Bank, just only 0.4% down. $100.95, that's the close yesterday. It's $10, $100, 61 or 60. All right, ASX 200 steady from yesterday. Okay, let's go and see companies with high volume. Mineral Resources was up 3.5% yesterday, and the volume yesterday 1.5 million versus 1.4 million, which is actually the moving average over 50 days, nearly 1.1 times. And look at this, the fair value is 19% higher than the last price. We are actually trading Mineral Resources at the moment. Telstra, the fair value is actually lower than the last price, $4. I wouldn't really touch Telstra at the moment. In the mid cap, we have here this company here, 29Metals, was steady. The price was steady yesterday. However, the volume was 1.7 times or 169% above the moving average. And the fair value is $2.97 versus $1.75. We have 70% fair value, more fair value than above the last price. Clinuvel Pharmaceutical was up nearly 3% yesterday, and the volume was 1.4 times the moving average. But the volume is actually reasonably low. Okay, let's move on. Finally, most active stocks. Lake Resources, which by the way we are trading, was 15% up yesterday. I want to see what's happening with Lake Resources because we've actually entered that trade yesterday. Let's go down to Lake Resources. Yeah, Lake Resources up 2% this morning. Very well, because that's what we entered the market yesterday. I think we entered at $1.10. So that's pretty good. We're making some money on Lake Resources. All right, regroup. Fair value is down, but this one here, Sayona, we are trading Sayona, by the way. Let's see what's happening to Sayona, because we're trading Sayona as well. It's been going up and up and up and up. Sayona, where are you? Sayona is actually steady. Or maybe it hasn't. No, it should really be trading at the moment. Usually there is about 10 minutes delay. Yesterday it closed at 25 cents or 25.8. It's down nearly 2%. So okay, we're losing money on Sayona, but we are making money on Lake Energies. All right, so these mineral resources yesterday, and by the way, why it's painted pink? Because for 5 days in a row, mineral resources has been up for 5 days in a row, had a streak. Yellow, it means 2 days in a row. Newcrest, 3 days in a row, up. Alright, well that's all from us here at FS Securities. And by the way, if you want a copy, the full copy of this full report, which consists of 50 pages with a lot of information here, when you get to the front page, you click on the area of interest. So most active, you click here. 3-week wrap up, you click here. Alright, now if you want to communicate with us to get a copy of this report, you can write an email to me requesting the copy. George, that's my name, at FS. FS stands for full service. George at FS Securities, plural, fssecurities.com.au. Local people, Australian people, can call me on my mobile 0411 259526. You ring it from overseas. We put this material on Facebook, so anyone who wants to speak to us can actually communicate with us. 61 is the country code. You don't need the 0. Overseas people, 61 411 259526. Happy trading, and I hope you make some money.